Yo, fellas, what's happening? What it is, bro? Check this out.
Pain is passed down from father to son and son to son. A lot of pain in Troy's life is a result of the pain and the damage from his father that he then visits on his son. We have to, as black men, be mindful of that. Sometimes it's unfair, and sometimes we take it out on those we love. And I'm guilty of that frustration that we all have. But we have a responsibility and a duty to be fathers, not to just make babies, but to be real fathers. And you can't expect any good to come to you if you don't visit any good on your son or your daughter. So be a man.
Be a man. There's a reason Denzel is my favorite actor for years. Denzel ever since training day, yo. Denzel always been my favorite actor, man. And the more I learned about him off screen, the more I liked him. He's a stand up guy, worthy of great respect. Pain is passed down from father to son, from son to son. Just like pain is passed down, wisdom and strength can also be passed down. But it's not just some, autopilot, automatic thing. This has to be a conscious effort every day. And no, it's not easy. It's hard. We fall short as men. There's no failure in falling short. The failure is when you fall and you stay down. You make a conscious effort to stay down. We have a responsibility to be fathers, to raise our children, not just make babies, like what he said. That's some real shit. I did a video before talking about that whole deadbeat dad thing, man, and I said some things in there, and I still stand by him. I don't have any respect for a man that doesn't take care of his kids. That goes for anybody, because that's a conscious choice that you make. Now, I'm not saying the female that keeps you from your kids. Absolutely not. That's completely different story, different topic, different video. I'm talking about the men that can get in the car and drive to the child but they refuse not to. Those men are not worth shit to me. You're not worthy to be called a man. Even in the Bible itself, they say a man that doesn't provide or take care of his family is worse than an infidel. You are dog shit. But your heart is still beating. You're still alive. You can make the conscious effort to go do what you have to do to take care of that child. Be a man. That's something that's very passionate to me, because I remember I was a child and I didn't have a dad, and I had to learn things on my own and make avoidable mistakes that I'm on here now, teaching men that they don't have to make mistakes. I will teach my son that he doesn't have to make, because I made them for both of us. But sometimes, you know what, maybe it's better for the father not to be in a child's life, because the father might be, like I just said, dog shit in here. And rather than teaching the child something great, he could teach him something really, really bad. But I'm not talking to those men. I'm talking to you, the man that is actually worth something. Do what you got to do. Be in your child's life. Listen, this is what I want you to do. Okay, I'm about to teach you a a a technique that a lot of that a lot of therapists use. All right, and this is a very good technique. It it helped me. All right. What Denzel Washington said in the beginning of that clip was very important. Pain is passed down from father to son, from son to son. All right. Hurt people hurt people. Emotional and mental trauma runs deep, deeper than you know. Even when you thought or think that you have gotten rid of it, it still finds a way to come up. So listen, this is what I want you to do. Pay attention to what I'm about to say. Those of you that are dealing with trauma and certain issues that have happened to you anywhere in your life, be it way back when you were a child up until last week or today, right? Get by yourself, sit down, close your eyes, or even now, close your eyes, and I want you to picture yourself as a child or whenever this trauma occurred, right? Picture yourself as that child or as that person. Picture that child sitting on the couch or in that particular situation that whatever took place happened to you. Picture yourself as you are now, walking over to that child or to that person and giving that child or said person whatever lacked in that situation. If lack of love is what caused trauma, picture yourself as an adult revisiting the child you and giving that child love in that particular situation. If you were just wronged, picture yourself as an adult giving that that past mini you that right, that liberation, whatever occurred, whatever caused you to be the way that you are now, that you wish you were not. Picture your grown self now going back in time and giving that child the love or the respect or the recognition that it didn't have. Do that a few times a day for a couple of weeks. I guarantee you'll start to feel better. Just in that little little exercise that I just did, I helped a lot of people. Do that for a couple of weeks. I guarantee you, it will work. Mark my words. But yeah, outside of that, men, be a man. God didn't create you to plant seeds and leave them. It is your job to raise and to cultivate that seed and to teach it to be a man. You don't take care of your child, like he just said. Don't expect no good thing to come to you. God is not like that. God is about families. He created men to be men, to lead, to raise children the correct way. You don't like your child's mother? I mean, that's partially your fault. Why did you get her pregnant? Why are you messing around with her if you know she not if you don't want her to have your kids? Stop having unprotected sex with her. Leave her alone. I know we're men and we do that kind of stuff, but yo, listen, it comes a time where you have to start to think with this head. Stop doing reckless stuff if you know that's not who you want to have your child. There comes a time where you have to be a man and use that brain that God gave you. All right? Yeah. Be a man. Peace.